Alright, what's up people? So in this video, I'll be explaining everything about my strategy from A to Z, everything that you need to know, my setups, my entry, the zones that I mark, right? And yeah, I'll be backtesting previous week, so 28 July to August 1, Friday on NASDAQ. So yeah, if you guys are interested, watch till the end. And at the end of the video, I'll be giving you an update about my top step if you guys are interested. And yeah, let's start. If you guys enjoy my content at any time, just subscribe, like, comment. Would mean a lot for me. So let's start. First of all, I'll show you guys all my checklist and then I'll explain live while backtesting everything, right? So let's paste this, bang, bang. If you guys want to take a picture of this, you can. All right. So my strategy, first of all, you mark previous day's highs and low. Perfect. What do? You mark Asia, London, highs and low. Done. Then what do? You mark higher time frame fair value gaps. So you start with the 4 hour, then you go on the 1 hour, then the 15 minute. So for example, let's say on the 4 hour we have a fair value gap. You mark it, then you go on the 1 hour, you adjust it, right? Then you do the same thing on the 15 minute. And if there's no adjustment needed, you just leave it. Same thing, if there's no 4 hour and hourly fair value gaps, you go on the 15 minute. If you don't see any, then you don't see any. Now, with those fair value gap on the higher time frame, this will determine our bias until we take out the fair value gaps. So like I said, adjust the fair value gaps, 15-minute time frame. All right. Now, on the 5-minute time frame, after 9:30, we can look for a setup. So depending on the bias, either it's going to be a long or short, depending on the bias. Now, we need to be careful. 9:30 is when market open. So I don't take in consideration 9:30. But for example, 9:31 and after, it's good. My setups. Basically my setups, any of the zones that we mark, so fair value gap, session, previous days, I need a break and retest, or a rejection and retest, or straight up a fair value gap fill and then a retest. All right, and I'll explain everything in details. Entry of any of the zone we mark. All right, so let's start. The time frame that you guys will need will be daily, 4 hour, 1 hour, 15 minute, and 5 minute. And from my backtesting and the data that I have, NASDAQ is the best pair for this strategy. Let's start. So we'll be backtesting Monday, like I said. So let's start. So this is previous day's high. This is previous day's low. Bang. Like a checklist. Asia high, Asia low. So from 6 p.m. to 2:55 and then 3 to 8. So bang, bang. Now what do? We go on the 4 hour. Now it's going to be a little bit tricky since we have a lot of candle and we may already have filled some fair value gaps, but let's see. 2, 6. All right, so right there we have one. Bang, bang. This is on the 4 hour. What do we do after? Do we have any other? Nope. We go on the 1 hour. Now, what do we do on the 1 hour? We adjust it if needed. Can we adjust it? Yes. Bang. So right there. Now, do we have any hourly fair value gaps? Yes, we have this one right there. But like I said, the higher the time frame, the more it holds. So this is the main one right there. Do we have any others? No. Perfect. So already we know our bias. We'll be looking for a long setup until we take out the fair value gap. Whether it's valid or invalid doesn't matter. But as of right now, my bias is bullish until we take out this fair value gap. All right, let's go to the 15 minute. Can we adjust it? Nope. Perfect. Let's start. 5 minute, 28, bang. All right. So what do we know? We need a break or retest, a rejection and retest, fair value gap fill, So yeah, I'll show you guys all of that. So we know we're looking for a long until we take out those fair value gaps. Perfect. What did I say? We trade after 9:30. So more than likely this is after 9:31. So what happened? Not only we broke out previous day's high, London low, and we closed above. So what is this? Break, and then 9:35 retest. So straight up from there, we can have our entry, right? And another example, rejection and retest. So 9:35, bang, we rejected London low. How do we know if we rejected? Well, under the zone, it's only wicks, and this is all body. So as long as there's no body and only wicks, it's a rejection. Perfect, and the retest would be right there, 9:40. Bias is long, bang. So for Monday, 9:30 breakout, 9:35 retest. As soon as it taps, we're in. I'm risking 25 point for 50 point. Now on the specific day, what happened? My bias is right, everything is right. Why didn't I get full TP? Well, we need to take in consideration the zones or the fair value gaps. Right there, this fair value gap, bang, got tested and rejected. What happened afterward? Retest and then bang, straight back down. So you just need to keep an eye out. So for example, right there, bang, we rejected, only wicks. So from there, you play it safe. We can close the trade. We still made 40 points, which is 1.6, which is okay, right? And then, yeah. Or what you do is straight up, you close the position and re-enter for a short. Why? Because this fair value gap is respected and rejection and retest. All right. Hope you guys are understanding a little bit. Let's do Tuesday. So Tuesday, what do we do first? Mark previous day's highs and low. We can go on the daily to make it easier. So 29, bang, bang. Let's go back to the 1 hour. So this is previous day's low and previous day's high. And this is Tuesday. Perfect. Then what do we do? London high, London low, Asia high, and Asia low. Perfect. Let's go to the 4 hour. All right. So already I can see this 4 hour fair value gaps right there. Do we have any other? Nope. Let's go to the 1 hour. Oh, I just moved this. So right there is the 4 hour fair value gaps. What do? We adjusted if we can. So bang, bang. Perfect. Do we have others? Yes. So this even proves to me that my bias, it would be bearish even more, right? Because we have unfilled fair value gaps right there. Anyway, any others? Yes, we have this one right there, but this is the main one right there. 15 minutes. All right, can we adjust it? Yes. So bang, bang, perfect. Let's go to the 5 minute. Before we go on the 5 minute, now if there's any other 15 minute fair value gap, but not for bias, just unfilled fair value gaps, we can mark them so we can get an entry off of them if there's any. I don't see any right now. Of course, there's these one, but it doesn't matter. We're looking for a short. All right, let's start. Very simple, very easy. So bang, 9:30 market open. We broke out. Does it matter? No. Why? We're looking for a short setup. Perfect. So we're still waiting. 9:40, bang, 9:45. 9:45, we close below. Now, if we get the retest of this zone, we could have entered. We didn't get the retest. Doesn't matter if this rejected, we're looking for a short. So we're still waiting. 9:50, what happened? We still closed above. so there's no setup. Now, bang, next candle, 9:55. What happened? Break. We got the break of, this is probably previous day's high, and we closed below. Perfect. What did we do? At the retest, as soon as it tops, we're in. So 9:55, break, 10, retest. Bang, we're in. And as we see right there, full TP hit, right? Beautiful. It's simple as that. Just know your bias, take your setup, that's it. Now, where it can be difficult is, at the end of the day, every setup works, right? It's just about psychology. So staying disciplined, not switching time frames, not taking other trades. Let's say you lost, not revenge trading. So this is something I'm struggling with, but as soon as I just lock in, I'll be all right. So yeah, beautiful. And as soon as we get full TP, that's it. We don't take any other trades. One trade a day. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 3 more days. Perfect. So let's do this quickly. Bang, bang. And yeah, if you guys have any questions, comment or ask me on IG, whatever, right? Bang and bang. Beautiful. So everything's marked. Let's go on the 4 hour. All right. So let's see if this is a unfilled fair value gap. Do we have any other? Nope. Perfect. Let's go on the 1 hour. So we adjusted, like I said. Bang. Does it make sense? Yes. Do we have any other fair value gaps? We have this hourly right there. We just mark it. So now I already know. My bias would be longs until we take out this fair value gap. Or if we take out this fair value gap first, then it's gonna be bearish. Bearish till we take out this one. So let's go 15 minutes, bang, bang. We adjust this. This one, I don't see any adjustment. Of course, I can see this right there, but I'll just leave it like that for now. All right, let's go to the 5 minute. Yep. All right, so market open, bang, 9:30. We go straight down. On trading view, it doesn't fill it, but on top step, it actually filled it. I can show you guys if you want. Anyway, 9:30, bang, we go all the way down. We take out London lows. London lows, Asia lows, and we close above. So this is valid. And this probably happened after 9:30, so 9:31 and later. So it's valid. Now, if we get a retracement right there, a retest, we can enter right away. Now we're still waiting, and of course my bias is bullish, so I'm looking for a long setup. This is Wednesday 30. Let's just go on top step real quick so I can show you guys. Bang, bang. Let's make it real quick. So this is 4:30. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to find it for, okay, right there. So this is London low right there, right? As we've seen. I just want to show you guys. London low, and then we had 3:30, 4:30, okay. 4:30 London low. All right, I don't know why I don't see it on top step. I really don't know. Okay, let's just log out. If you guys go check on my recap, on Top Step, it legit came back down and I got my entry. If you guys gonna want to go check. I don't know why it doesn't show anymore. All right, whatever. So let's say, for example, this is pretty close to the gap and we know that we have a wide enough stop loss. We could have just taken it right there. Let's make it simple for this day. Or if you're actually just, when you have your setup, right? Then this would have been probably a no trade day, or right there, 1020, break, retest. So bang, but then we have a fair value gap. So you need to check if you're gonna close or do whatever, right? But right there, so rejection, and then this is pretty close, bang. Let's go on the other day, 31. Yeah, I don't know why it doesn't show, but on the recap, it legit filled my, what's it called, London low, and I got my entry. But anyway. And yeah, best case scenario, you just actually, when you have your setup, and just take it, right? So bang, bang, bang. All right. 4 hour, I don't see any. For value gaps, bang, 1 hour. 8, I don't see any. So that's exactly what we go on the 15-minute after. Bang, 15-minute. What do we have? We have bang, this huge one right there, and this one right there. What do? We just mark both. Do we have any other? We have this one, but already got filled. All right. So my bias is bearish. What do? We look for short setups. Perfect. Simple as that. So what time is this? 9:25, breakout, 9:30. It keeps on going. Doesn't matter. We trade after 9:30. So there's no setup yet. Bang, we break out of Asia lows. Not only that, Asia lows and previous day's high. Bang. From there, you know, it's like confluences. We're looking for short. We have taken out Asia and previous days previous days highs. Not only that, if you want to even make it a step further, we're creating fair value gaps that's getting filled, but doesn't matter, right? Anyway, break 9:30, probably breakout after 9:30, retest 9:50, we're in. Simple as that. And if you weren't even sure, we got multiple rejection. Bang, 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 bang. From there you're in, and that's it. The fair value gap is very large. That short, looking for a short setup is the best thing to do on this day. Very simple. So already this week, very good, right? All right, Friday was a bit tricky. Now, best thing to do is just not trade Friday on the specific day. Why? Because we didn't get any setups, but I'll show you guys something that you can do, right? So let's do this quickly. Bang, bang. I'm not gonna mark the remaining since we clearly see that we went below. So 4 hour. Is this 10 a.m.? So I think this didn't exist yet. Yeah, this didn't exist yet. All right. What can we see already? At 8, we came into this fair value gap and then bang, went down, but we trade after market open. 15-minute, you can adjust it if you need, doesn't matter. All right, so anything else? I don't see anything else. Perfect. Now, one thing that I will mark, if you go on the 4 hour, now, like I said, best thing to do, there's no setup. Don't start looking for other entries, right? Just leave it at that. But for example, we have those 4 hour lows, 4 hour lows, 4 hour lows, right? Let's go to the 5 minute. I don't really have a bias, but most likely would be bullish because we have a gap right there, and this is the only thing that I have to work with. Now, not only that, market open, bang. Now, if I was looking for short, market open, bang, break and retest. Right there I'm in. This would have been a beautiful RR trade, but I wasn't looking for shorts. Anyway, so yeah, we just start going down, down, down. So what are we creating? Well, we're creating fair value gaps. So at some point, price will come and fill them. So I'm still sticking with my bullish bias. So what I'm looking at, what I'm looking for, a long setup. Perfect. Now, best case scenario, like I said, I usually don't mark previous days low, right? But for this example, just so I can show you guys, at 10, bang, we took out this 4-hour low, this 4-hour low, and we closed above, so all wicks. So this is rejection, bang, 10:05, retest, and we're in. As simple as that, right? Now, if we're sticking with our setup, Friday, no trade. So this would have been a 4 winning day, easy, right? And if you guys want to go back test it for yourself, feel free. It does work. And yeah. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed my recap about my strategy, I just showed you guys everything that you need to know. Subscribe, like, thank you guys. So now for top step. So as you guys know, I was doing very, very good. I mean, you guys seen the recap. I've been winning. What happened Friday? I crashed out and lost all 5 accounts. So that's why we're restarting. It sounds very lame, right? So we have new 5 combines, 50Ks, so we're fresh, right? What happened? Well, I've been trading correctly. Monday we have a market are closed. Friday I don't see any setup. So what happened? Well, I disrespect all my rules. I went to the 1 minute time frame and just start taking trades after trades just to pass the account. Was I wrong? Of course I was wrong. But at the end of the day, I'm the only one slowing my process, right? So yeah, I just need to be patient, to be honest. That's the only thing remaining. I have a good setup. I know I have a good setup. I already got payouts. You guys seen me on Take Profit. I followed my rules to the tick and got a payout like 2 weeks later. I just need to do the same thing. So combine or not combine, I will risk what I'm supposed to risk. I will lock in. I will stay disciplined and follow my rules. And it's really just for me, right? If I just keep doing bullshit, well, I'll get bullshit result, right? And if I actually lock in, well, I can actually get payout like I did on Take Profit. So yeah, that's basically what happened Friday. I guess sorry to myself and to you guys. You know, I just crashed out, really. I don't know. I really wanted to pass. And I even said in the previous video, I won't force anything on Friday, and I just destroyed everything. Anyway, well, like I said, I'm the only one who can fix it. If I keep doing my mistakes, well, I'll stay at the same place. And if I actually lock in, well, I will get results. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys Monday, Tuesday.